Hey friends, thanks for joining me for another video. Today we're going to do a get ready with me, and I'm going to tell you about my haircut adventures from last week. As always, I have my brows done, my shadow primer on, my face primer on, and a little bit of mascara to get us started. And I'm going to try to throw on a couple of these under eye guards that I got at the Dollar Tree the other day that I hauled. Let's see if I can figure out how to use them quick. Like, okay, let's see. Yeah, the sticky part comes off pretty easy. Let's see. Okay. Oh, and they're not horribly sticky, so they're not gonna like tear my eye up. Y'all, I've got a little bit of mascara smeared. Let's see if we can wipe it away with our finger. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like these guards. They're very big though. Quite large, so they should really do the trick. Okay, come on back, come off. Let's not waste all day trying to put on eye guards. Okay, maybe I should have done this before. Okay. Yeah, these are humongous. They cover half my face. Okay, guys, I had told you before that I had purchased a couple of these like more than a year ago when they first came out on TEMU. They are it's the Carla's Secret Natasha Denona I Need a Nude, which is a hugely popular palette. It's probably been one of her best sellers ever. But I bought a couple of these, and this is an obvious dupe. So, and it's a beautiful palette. And I wasn't thrilled with the formula of it back then. But I decided, and I gave one away, but I decided to order it again just to see if the formula had changed any, because I've tried some more of these Carla's Secret Natasha Denona dupes. And they've been pretty good. And yeah, this one is a better formula. Apparently they reworked it or what have you, but it's a beautiful nude palette. It's cool tone. This is perfect for every day. So let's get into it. Oh, let me get up. And I desperately need to wash my brushes, so I'm using different ones today. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the color Mesh right here just to get something started in the crease. Okay. Oh, I need to tell you about my hair. Okay, but let me get this finished first. Oh, my brows are acting a little bit crazy here. Okay, now I think I'm going to go in with this color Silhouette, this very dark brownie berry. Let's see here. I can't talk and do this at the same time. As soon as I'm done with my eyes, I'll start telling you about my hair adventure. You know what, guys? I'm going to try to do a halo eye for a change. Yeah, I'm going to try to do a halo eye for a change, friends. I'm going to attempt it. I haven't done one in a very long time. I don't think I'm quite skilled enough, but let's try it. I'm going to go in with this shade called Vague. Let me get a different pencil, different brush. And I'm going to take this right in here. Yeah, that's a pretty color. That's a really pretty color. That would have been pretty for the outer corner too. But these are very pigmented, smooth, just amazing eyeshadows. Okay, now, guys, I'm going to go in with Mia. Mia to do the center of each eye. Let's see here. Okay. where's my little immersory spray? Here it is. Okay. All right, let's just go right here in the middle. Oh yeah, that looks pretty. Oh my gosh, y'all, that looks pretty. I really like this palette. This is making me want to order some more palettes from TEMU. I think I went in a little bit too... what does this Whisper look like? Okay, that's not the right shade. Let me see what Muse looks like. No, that's too gold. Let me just go in with a smidge more of Mia. Here in the middle. Bring it out a little bit to blend in with this outer part. Oh yeah, I'm digging this, y'all. I am totally digging this palette. I love it. Y'all, order this palette. You won't regret it, especially if you're just, you know, don't like super colorful makeup and you're into nudes. I don't think I have a high-end palette that's much better than this besides maybe Nomad, but they're very pricey and that's indie. But I mean, as far as just mainstream palettes, I don't think I have any that are much better than this one. Really pretty. Okay, now let me take these well, first let me go in with y'all, I wanted to play with this. I just recently hauled this on TEMU, this glitter liner. I hope I don't mess up my look because I'm not used to using a brush like this. But let me just see what this does. I think it's sticking. Sometimes it's hard to get a liquid liner to stay down over, or I'm in such an awkward position here. Let me try to adjust my mirror. But sometimes it's hard to get a liquid liner to adhere to eyeshadow, like shimmery eyeshadows. I hope I'm just not screwing my whole look here. But yeah, it appears to have worked. Okay, so I'm gonna like look down for a second while this dries so I don't have glitter going all over the place. And I'll see how it works throughout the day. Yeah, I like these. I wonder if I put the backs back on them, they will continue to work again another time since they're pretty sticky. Yeah, those worked out really well. I recommend those too. Okay, guys. Oh gosh, let me blow my nose real quick. Sorry. My nose is running, guys. It's running bad. Okay, let me throw that away. Here, trash can. Sorry, that was absolutely disgusting, but I had to. See, if I knew how to edit, I could edit stuff like that out. All right, let me go in with just a hair of this little, just to refresh my mascara just a little bit. This is, this is the only bargain mascara I have right now. And of course I had gotten it at Dollar Tree, even though it was Wet n Wild. But yeah, I'm liking this eye look. I'm totally digging it. It's just an easy, everyday look. Okay. Now, y'all, I'm going to try again with this, where'd I put it? This is an Urban Decay dupe from off of TEMU. I've used this before, and it was very light coverage and very light in color, but it ended up oxidizing and looking pretty good after a little short while. Oh yeah, I like that eyeliner. That's actually kind of pretty. That would be something pretty in the summertime and on a summer evening. Okay, I got a generous amount of that because I think it's going to take it because it's so light coverage. Okay. Yeah, see, it's so light, but it did calm down. It just took a minute to kind of become one with the skin. Okay, guys, before I'm done with my face, I need to start talking about my hair. Okay, so the lady that I had been having cut my hair for probably 15 years decided just out of the blue to change careers, and she went to work in property management. Like she she wanted better hours because for young kids and things they have going on and all that. Because, you know, doing hair, sometimes you have to do appointments at night and all different times. And she just wanted a more regular, like 9 to 5 type schedule. So she got a job managing an apartment, a very large apartment complex. And she's apparently really happy doing that now. But so I didn't have anybody to go to. So I just went over to Great Clips. And this guy, I walk in there and there's nobody in there. But I mean, there's no other customers. It was early. And so this guy comes walking out and I'm like, a guy? Anyway, he was in his 30s and he looked pretty hip and stylish. So I thought, well, maybe he'll work a miracle in my hair. And I could tell right away that it was not going to work out well because I asked him how long he'd been cutting hair, and he said 10 years. And he said he started out at the Ulta salon over in Greensboro. And I'm like, oh, the Ulta salon? Okay, well, maybe he is pretty good. And, but I could tell immediately, and I went with my hair wet. I got out of the shower, put my wet hair in a bun and just went because they're going to wet it down, you know, spray it down to cut it anyway, because it's best to cut wet hair. So, anyhow, but he was afraid to comb it. And I finally took the comb out of his hand and just really combed it down. Because if you don't comb your hair down thoroughly, you're going to have little tweaks sticking out after your haircut that weren't thoroughly straight. You know what I'm saying? And but he acted like he was terrified to even comb my hair. And then he acted like he was really nervous when he started cutting it. And I was like, oh my God, I'm in trouble. Can I get up and leave in the middle of this haircut? I am in big trouble. And he kept... Okay, so we started off by just cutting off about 2 or 3 inches. And I was like, well, I want a little bit more off than that. But it was totally lopsided. I mean, like one side was significantly longer than the other. And I wanted just like a blunt bob, you know, which is not supposed to, I wasn't getting some layered cut that was, you know, had a tendency to look that way when pulled to the front. I mean, I wanted it completely like boxy and even, which it finally is now. But, yeah, it was just a disaster. He was afraid of my hair. He kept, I mean, it's just a basic 1-length haircut, and he kept screwing it up. It was longer on one side, and then every time he would trim a little bit more off to try to even it out, it would be longer on the other side, and I was just horrified. It was one of the worst experiences of my life. I mean, I know it's just hair, and it grows back out, so I wasn't going to have a total nervous breakdown about it, but... I mean, I was paying for this haircut. I wanted it to be done right. So, and then finally, I had been sitting there about 30 minutes. And I know with great clips, I think they're timed. Like, they're not supposed to spend but a certain amount of time on a haircut because, you know, they're busy and it's walk-in and they need to move people through. So finally, at that point, the manager of the place was working on a customer of her own, and she left her customer. She heard all this that was going on and saw that this dude kept screwing up my hair. And so she just left her customer sitting there in the chair and came over and worked on my hair for about 5 or 6 minutes and had it completely straightened out. I mean, you could tell, and I could tell by the way she was looking at it and looking at him that it just wasn't that complicated to get my hair even. And why he couldn't just cut a bob evenly is just beyond me. And probably anybody else who doesn't even have any hair training. I mean, it's just not hard to cut one length hair evenly. So, and then I started thinking about, while she was trying to fix my hair, which she did, I started thinking about, well, I've read on Reddit so many times of people getting their hair screwed up at the Ulta salon. And now I know why. Because they hire these people, I guess, that don't have a clue. But I can't believe he had been cutting hair for 10 years and still just couldn't cut a one length style evenly. It was so strange. And he kept saying stuff like, well, your hair's never going to be perfectly even because your head is round. And guys, I've got to quit messing with this foundation and get on something else here. Let me, guys, I was running through, sort of surveying my makeup the other day, and I ran across this bronzer stick. And I was like, oh, let me try this. And I've been using it ever since. It's TEMU, and it's still on the site. But yeah, I was like, I need to try this bronzer stick, and I ended up really liking it. Okay. So yeah, let me move on to this. I'm going to use this little dense brush here. Let's see if I can work this in. Yeah, this is good. This is a TEMU brush set. I need to wash my brushes so bad. I had to just pull out some new brushes that I had kind of in storage. Yeah, because I've got all my brushes piled up, ready to wash. It's just now a matter of doing it. But anyhow, so I thought that woman finally fixed my hair, and I'm very glad that she left her, although I felt bad for her customer. I mean, nobody wants to be abandoned so their hairdresser can go work on somebody else. But anyway, and I ended up tipping the guy. I don't know why, but I ended up tipping him. I hope he gave it to the manager who actually ended up fixing it. All right, guys, let's just put a little bit of this on the side of my nose. Anything to help this big honking nose of mine. Okay, now, guys, this is another blush. It's obviously a dupe for like who makes those baked blushes? Is it not Too Faced, not yet? Tarte, the Tarte Amazonian Clay. That's what this looks like. And the shade is number 1. It's just a deep mauve. It's really just a mauve-y, just a dark mauve-y pink, like with maybe a hint of wine to it. And I'm just going to take this brush here and put it on. I'm pretty happy with the way this eyeliner is holding up. It's starting to run a little bit around, but it's doing okay. Oh, shoot. I meant to try. Where did I put it? I meant to try this Medusa's Makeup highlight that I got out of my ice cream beauty box that I just unboxed yesterday on Mass Monday. But I wanted to put it on under my blush, just in case it was crazy. My blush would kind of tone it down a little bit, you know. see here. Okay, now, but let's just try it. Let's just try a little bit of it. It has a little seal there that I'm going to keep so it won't dry out. I just think I'm going to take a little bit on my finger. Oh, it's really smooth and soft. This is nice. This is really nice. There it is on my finger. It's not too crazy. I'm not sure if it's even going to show up. Oh, it is. Oh, it's got a pink look to it. It's a holochrome, and it's got a pink shift. Yeah, I can see it in the light. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it or not, but yeah. All right, let me go in with some concealer, which I should have already done by now. I'm totally forgetting. And guys, I'm just going to stay on the Urban Decay dupe train and use this concealer. It's got a nice big doe foot on it. And I'm going to let it set down a second. And while that's happening, I'm going to put on some lips. I'll put on some lip oil right now. Okay, this is a TEMU lip pencil by Dragon Renee, it looks like, and the shade is 4. Looks like it, no, 6. The shade is 6. It's just a really pretty neutral pink. And it's super creamy and easy to spread around. Yeah, that's pretty. But it's not going to be that dark for long, I don't think, because we're going to try... Wait a minute. Let me go in and see what this concealer's doing. What is that? I don't know what that... It looks like an eyelash. Oh, I like this little brush. But anyway, I'm just wondering, after the hash that little guy up at Great Clips made, I tried to make out of my hair, but thank God was rescued. I wonder if he still has a job there. Okay, guys, I recently hauled this off of TEMU, and I've used it several times. It's very shiny, and it's just got a lot going on. Very shimmery and shiny. That's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. I feel like I'm screaming winter. See how pretty that is? Oh, that's just a pretty color. Okay. It's very shifty. I see all kinds of shades coming off of it. Okay, guys. Now I'm going to go in and powder and finish this face up. Guys, I have something more serious I need to discuss with you guys, but I'm going to wait till a different get ready with me to do it, since I'm already done with my face here pretty much. And guys, I don't know where this brush came from. I just have so many brushes from so many, like every once in a while I'll go to TJ Maxx and find a brush, or Marshall's, or some, I get different ones in beauty bags and forget, you know, where they came from or what have you. But I'm pretty happy with this look, and I'm glad it came out pretty nice, because I've got to go run some errands. Now, I expect my bangs are just going to be buck wild. Let me see. Let me pull you over here. Buck wild. Yeah, they are. They're pretty crazy. Oh, and that's another thing, guys. I had asked the dude to trim my bangs, and he didn't do it. And I just decided I just couldn't. I had to get out of there. Okay, so I just decided I had to get out of there, and I didn't even have him do it, but I've almost decided that I want to try to grow them out a little bit, and then maybe start like curling them or something, you know, and having them be like little tendrils around the face instead of actual bangs. I'm not sure. What do you think, guys? What should happen with these hers? Let me get this a little bit more. Get some more bun happening up here. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this look. I'm definitely going to try to do something with these little hairs over here. But yeah, I'm altogether pretty happy with the look. I think it turned out pretty well. Yeah, I highly recommend. Wait a minute, I don't think I blended out well enough over here. Let's see. Oh, I know what I need to do, guys. I need to just go back in with a big old brush here and just do a, I forgot to do that part. Just do a final blend. But yeah, I think she turned out okay. All right, guys, I'm not going to keep you any longer because we're headed towards 30 minutes here and it's time to wrap this up. But yeah, I highly recommend all these products. I'll link a few of them if I can. If it doesn't, you know, if I can find them pretty easily, I'll link a few of them for you in case you're interested in any of them. And I will see you tomorrow for another video. Have a great one. Bye.